Okay, hey guys, welcome to Active Clear Chef. My name is Thomas Grabowski, and today I want to show you how you can make your very own Mediterranean turkey meatball spaghetti. This is a fantastic recipe that you can make for your friends or your family, and this is one that's super easy and requires very minimal ingredients, and it honestly requires very little preparation as well. So if you're looking for something that's very easy, that's very low maintenance, then try this one out. Okay, so to start this recipe off, what you're gonna need is 1 pound of ground turkey meatballs. What I'm using here are actually turkey burgers, but I'm actually going to change these into meatballs, but you can already buy these pre-packaged as regular meatballs, and you can simply season them with salt and pepper and some fresh herbs. For the vegetables, we're going to be using some baby spinach, as well as some zucchini and some celery stalks. For the pasta sauce, I'm simply going to be using a simple Tuscan vegetable marinara. You can use any kind of marinara sauce you like. I really like herb and garlic. That's one of my favorites. These ones were on sale, like 50% off, so I just kind of stocked up on these ones. You'll also need some fresh herbs. So I have here some fresh basil, or basil, however you want to pronounce it. And this one's actually a local one, which is really great, and it's organically grown, and it's actually still in the soil. So it's kind of like a microgreen. They call it a living green. So the nutrition in this is gonna be really fresh because it's still connected to the earth. So you're gonna get all those vital fragrances and nutrients from that as well. And to finally finish off the recipe, you're just gonna need some gluten-free spaghetti. I'm using a brown rice pasta here. And you can use whatever kind of spaghetti you want, but I prefer this one. It just has really good flavor, and I prefer the brown rice. It sits well with me, so I stick with this one. Okay, so step one, really easy. You're gonna wanna take your ground turkey meat and you just wanna prepare it and put it on a baking sheet. So what I'm simply gonna do here, since these are kind of already like in burger patties, if you already have the prepared ones, you can just simply add them onto a baking sheet. But since these ones are kind of a little bit bigger, I'm just gonna cut them in half, just tear them in half with my hands, and I'm gonna manually just form some meatballs. Typically, I recommend 3 meatballs per burger patty, and I go for like, I don't know, kind of like mid to medium sized balls here. Okay, and so when you're done, you're going to have a nice batch of meatballs ready to go into the oven. So all I'm going to do is take this parchment paper baking tray here, and I'm just gonna put it into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, now while your meatballs are baking in the oven, you're simply gonna wanna take about 1/3 to half of a package of your spaghetti, and you're simply gonna wanna boil it in some hot water. I recommend cooking brown rice pasta for exactly 10 minutes. This gives me the perfect consistency every single time. So just 10 minutes in some boiling hot water, boil it to high heat, then reduce it to medium-high heat, and let it boil for 7 to 10 minutes on open heat. Again, I find 10 minutes to be that perfect spot where you get that perfect consistency for your spaghetti noodles. All right, so once your pasta starts boiling, you're just gonna simply put it in and cook it for 7 to 10 minutes. Now, one little trick you can do if your pasta is sticking out while you put it in the water, just take a fork and just kind of spread it where it's already starting to bend. That way you're not actually breaking the pasta noodle. I've had my dad actually completely destroyed the pasta one time, so little trick you can do to prevent breakage. So I just push it to the side. So while your spaghetti is boiling on the countertop and your meatballs are cooking in the oven, you can simply prepare your vegetables now. You'd simply want to take half a zucchini and slice it into nice little crescent moon shapes. So I'm using something like this, very small. And for your celery, you're just going to want to take 2 to 3 stalks of celery. You want to cut off the bottom and top ends, and then you just want to finely chop it so you have about 1-inch pieces as well. That way when you cook it in the frying pan, it's just going to make it a lot more quicker to cook. And you can add in your noodles, your meatballs, your marinara sauce, mix it, and you're ready to serve. Okay, so now we're just in the final steps of the recipe here. So what I'm gonna do here is get 1 stainless steel pan, and I'm gonna add some extra virgin olive oil to it. So I'm gonna be using a medium-high heat, and simply adding my olive oil, about 1 to 2 tablespoons here. not too much, not too little, just the right amount. So I'm gonna add the zucchini first. Since they cook pretty quickly, I'm just gonna add it into a hot pan for about 1 to 2 minutes. I'm just looking to brown it. Okay, so after about, let's say about 3 minutes, just kind of browning the veggies, you just wanna set it aside and get another pan. So I'm just gonna set this aside here. And now I'm gonna use another pan here. I mean, you can use the same one, the one that you have here, but I'm just gonna use a non-stick pan here. And I'm just gonna use some of the oil from this pan and transfer it over. I'm just gonna wanna coat my pan here with some more olive oil. And this is kind of where the fun begins. This is kind of like you're putting everything together and you're really finalizing your meal here. So now that I got another pan here, I'm just setting it on the low setting here. And all I'm simply going to do is take my fresh pasta and I'm going to add it into the pan. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my veggies here and I'm going to add it into the pan here. So you're just going to top off your noodles here with your veggies. Then I'm going to add my marinara sauce. I have some leftover marinara sauce from my last recipe. Just going to add it in there. Then you want to grab 3 or 4 meatballs and you just want to add that into your dish there. And then last but not least, you want to take a handful of basil and you're just going to sprinkle it all around your pasta dish like so. And there you have it, guys. Look at that. Beautiful pasta, meatballs, spaghetti and meatball. You take this, put it on a plate, serve it right away, and you will be glowing, baby. All right, guys, and that's the video for you today. If you guys want to make more recipes like this, now this serves about 3 to 4 people, so you can definitely serve this for yourself. You can take the meatballs and store them in the container, and every time you want to do this, you can take some of the pasta, mix it with the sauce, make some veggies, add the meatballs, mix it together, and add your basil, and you'll have a ready-to-go spaghetti and meatball dinner ready to go. So if this interests you, you can also check out this recipe. It's also in my cookbook, now available on Amazon. And if you guys enjoyed this recipe, feel free to like the video and share your comments below what you thought of this recipe. I would definitely like to hear your feedback and let me know if you enjoyed this one, because I know I sure as heck am, because this looks absolutely delicious. So once again, thanks for watching the video today, guys. And if you want to see more videos like this, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you feel called and you enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like and subscribe to follow me. But until then, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the other side. Thank you so much, and remember, go with the flow and eat your greens. Take care.